So everybody and their mama and grandmama covered their topics. So I'm just coming here. Now it's my turn. Now I'm just the level of pettiness in the whole case is just mind-boggling. But I'm happy for that man. I'm happy for Afro Man. I'm actually happy. But I want to see what he has to say after that court verdict.
Dropped the album partly to pay for his damaged property. Other hits from the album include Why You Disconnecting My Video Camera and Will You Help.
It's absolutely wild to be able. It's not wild that you're able that you're allowed to use it, that footage and stuff like that. Not I didn't want to go in that direction, but it's absolutely fucking nice that he's done that. I think it's yeah, fuck them officers in that case. I mean, like, yeah, police and people, they sometimes they're doing their job, but in that case, it was absolutely unjustified. It's public, public property, or private property. Public figures standing on private property. So if he records them with his private camera, with his privately obtained camera, as public servants enter his premises, it's absolutely wild. And I think it's genius. It's genius. And the pettiness of the officers, they gave Afroman a whole new run of commercial support, and videos are back in the algorithm. People are talking about it. It's the best marketing strategy that I've ever seen. That I gotta give to Afroman. It's one of the best marketing strategies I've ever seen. No joke. For real. Absolutely wild. I can't even believe it's absolutely nice. It's absolutely nice. It's I could have never come up with that. I gotta I gotta say it the way it is. Afro Man is a G. Afro Man absolutely earned my fullest respect. There was some songs that I heard of that I listened from him, but I've never heard of that story until now. So that just shows you I'm a fucking average Joe guy in Switzerland, right? And I've heard of Afro Man, of course, because of the hip hop scene and whatsoever. Listened to some of his songs, but I've never heard of that story of his house being raided under suspicion of trafficking, stashment, and drugs and whatsoever. So I've never heard that. I've never heard that he made videos of that until the trial hit, and they tried to sue him from defamation or like freedom of speech or like what is it called? It's like a word if you damage somebody's reputation, like that he damaged the reputation of the officers, which is absolutely it, point blank period. It's retarded. What is that? So
Me repair my door. But the cops
yeah, bro. Mwah.
were not laughing. They sued him for defamation.
See,
On Wednesday, a jury sided with Afro Man, saying his Lemon Pound Cake album is protected free speech. Afro Man, the
nice.
free speech warrior we didn't know we need, joins me now. So great to have you, Afro Man.
Yeah.
And let me begin by saying congratulations on your tremendous victory.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
So have you been surprised by how this case has kind of blown up into such a cause celeb that you have people talking about wanting to teach it in law school classes?
Yes, I am surprised. It was a big deal in my life, but I didn't know it was a big deal to the world.
After the
Yes,
raid
it is.
and
Yes,
no
it is,
charges
my
were
boy.
brought against you, you were completely exonerated. Did you ever think about just kind of walking away from it all?
I didn't cry. I took it like a sport. I wrote songs and I put out an album, and that album was designed to pay for the damages that they did. And, you know, that was my way of walking away from it, cracking a little joke, investing in it in some music, and hoping I raised enough money to pay for the damage.
So obviously a lot of people have commented on your marvelous suit. What is the meaning of that suit? Why do you?
For the idiot in the room, for the idiots who don't know, I mean, like, how could you not know for what that suit stands for, bro? Freedom of speech, First Amendment, and if the First Amendment doesn't hit, it should be the Second Amendment.
Wear it?
This suit is
Represents what should be America. Freedom of speech, the land of the free, the home of the...
This suit is for freedom of speech, and it represents the
The land of
American dream, the rags to riches Cinderella story, the hope. It symbolizes hope.
Did you have any interactions with any of the officers?
Yeah, I see. I see a dirty look every now and then.
But you didn't have any friendly exchanges with them?
Actually, I rode the elevator down with Officer Poundcake.
And what did you all talk about?
You know, how slow the elevators was, and a couple other little jokes. We were civil for a couple of times.
Nice.
We were civil a couple of times.
So when you got back to your house after the raid, was there pound cake left?
I think they confiscated that too. I was just, I wasn't. My mind wasn't on cake at that particular time.
I'm glad for him. I'm actually glad. Because, like, there still shows that there's judges out there and people who protect certain aspects of living laws. It's good to know. It's good to see.
I was really tripping on my door and my gate.
Yeah,
I really didn't like my door wide open and my gate all tore up. So
Yeah, I gather
fair.
that.
I was
So,
Nobody wants that. Honestly, nobody.
mad about that.
so one last question for you. It's the 250th anniversary birthday of the United States of America. What is your message to the United States of America on our 250th birthday?
This is home, and I love everybody. That's my message. Yeah.
Afro Man.
And God bless freedom of speech and all that good stuff. What's going on?
Afro Man, thank you for joining us. And congratulations.
Thank you. Yes, sir. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, we can see, for example, in Nick Shirley's case and that other guy who investigated the Jewish community. Until stuff like that happens, it's not freedom of speech anymore, right? So we gotta be you gotta be hella careful. I mean, like, almost everywhere, even here. It's almost everywhere. You gotta be careful with what you say, because if you offend that certain group who runs the world, yeah, you cooked. And they're everywhere. Spread like a cancer.